Honora, and our world's finest simulated diamond, you get standout pieces like this. First of all, this bracelet that's done on this oval Rolo link, I feel like already just screams status. I think it's already a stellar look. Then we added the Honora pearls, which again levels it up a bit. In this instance, you're getting those ringed potato pearls, so you get a little bit of texture and interest. And then we said, let's kiss it with a little bit of Diamonique. How pretty is this? This is one that you'll really enjoy wearing. Every time you look down at your wrist, you'll be delighted. And you're saving $52 by shopping with us this afternoon. J429798, never coming back in stock. We're offering it in 3 different sizes. Small is a 6 3/4 inch fit. Average is a 7 1/4 inch fit, and large is an 8-inch fit. J429798. We did have the sterling silver option available for you. That's gone. We're down to our final choice. So you're bringing home 18 karat yellow gold layered over sterling silver. Joel, there is so much to talk about here. I feel like if this was just an oval Rolo chain at $74.99, it'd be great. Then we get the pearls, then we get the Diamonique stations for a $15 easy pay.
Well, I'm looking at my screen and I'm seeing the price and I'm going, this does not make a lot of sense to me. But what do I know? I'm just a pearl dealer, so I can't price these things. But I think it's wonderful. People can grab something like this great and grab it at a bargain price. That's just terrific. One of my favorite bracelets ever. Again, this one just really shows off, I think, what Honora can do, what my team can do overseas, procuring all these pearls, and then also what Milo is doing in Italy. So this is an Italian Rolo chain, and it's a solid chain. This is not a holiday. When you put this on, you feel like you're wearing real heavy gold jewelry, and you are, because the only thing that's going to touch your skin, that's 18 karat yellow gold, and that's getting expensive. Even the plating is getting incredibly expensive these days, as gold prices have been soaring above $3,400 recently. So you can imagine, but still, okay, here you are, the only thing that anybody's going to see. Now, you said a little bit of Diamonique. This first time I'm going to correct you. Okay, we've got 5.85 carats.
It's a lot of Diamonique.
So we're going to go with a lot of Diamonique for this on this one. Because, they're nice sized stones and they're bezel set. Now, bezel setting is a pain. Okay, if you want to set something cheaply, okay, it's much easier to use prongs. You knock it over. When you set in bezels, these stones have to just be absolutely the perfect size, and then they have to be able to be, a setter has to be able to finish this off by getting it in there permanently and still keeping everything clean, okay, around that circle. Every pearl here, these are the ring pearls again, Honora's most popular pearl, all these kind of naturally carved pearls, and they're all capped on the bottom with a little, it's kind of almost like a little baby flower cap that they put down there to finish. They think differently in Italy. They're just, there you see that pretty cap on the bottom, just a little dab, okay, but it just makes the piece so much more finished, okay, than without it. I just love how this is done, that little kind of just nice little cap on the bottom of every piece. And then there you get a good look at the rings. That was all done naturally in the mollusk. We do not, a lot of people, most asked question I get about these things, how do you carve the pearls? What kind of machine do you use? I've had literally jewelers call me and say, I have somebody who wants to carve my pearl. Can you tell me what machine that you used? And I go, no, you don't understand. This happens organically in nature. It's so cool.
It is really cool, and the fact that that happens organically in nature, but it makes every pearl unique. So every pearl has its own story, but also they're coordinated together in this piece, which, I mean, the craftsmanship, the worksmanship, like you said, I don't know how it's $74.99, honestly. It should be $127. We're at a 40% savings. We don't have the silver and gray. That has sold out. We're down to our final choice, which is the 18 karat yellow gold over sterling silver. But if you want it, shop for it now at $74.99. It's never coming back. And we're down to our final 250 small, average, and large fit, all available for you. And because we have the 5 easy pays, you're looking at a $15 payment to bring yours home. And Joel, to your point, like, not only are you getting the quality of the pearls, you're getting the precious metal, and you're getting the quality of Diamonique, which that bezel setting, sometimes when you shop for jewelry and you're seeing like a diamond simulant, it's just kind of like glued in there. you see the full cut of that Diamonique stone. So it's quality through and through.
Front or back, which is the cool thing about this bezel setting. If we set it in a prong, we'd have to have a lot of metal on the back. That's the only way to do it, okay? That's the only way that it's going to work. So we'd have to have a lot of metal back there, and it would kill the look. So we went this way. Once you lay this piece out, you'll either have all the backs up. Some people like that, or you could turn it around and you'll have all the fronts up. But however you like to wear it, okay. They're all kind of directioned in one way, and every single pearl and every single Diamonique stone has to be linked and soldered in, okay, by a jeweler. So there's, again, a lot of connection here. Everything has to be polished. Everything has to be plated. There you are. Now you're seeing kind of that front edge where you've got the brilliant side of the front brilliant side of the Diamonique showing. And that's a nice sizable stone. Those are 8mm pearls. So this is not a small stone, and this is not a small pearl. That's why a bracelet like this really shows up. If you like little dainty jewelry, this is probably not the right bracelet for you. We do have lighter ones. If you like, kind of a big punch, I can see this you can see my jewelry from across the room. This one and the other one that Vanessa's wearing, those are great choices.
And they go nicely together too. So if you are someone who likes to layer, they go really nicely together. But if you just choose one or the other, they both stand on their own. And we've got a 40% savings on this bracelet right now. It's never coming back. If we have your size small, average, or large, this is the time to bring it home with that $15 monthly payment, J429798. You're getting Honora pearls, and now married with Diamonique, the world's finest simulated diamond, all set in precious metal. It's a piece that feels special. So if you're looking for that really special piece that catches your eye and grabs compliments, make sure that you're completing that purchase and give us a call to place your order, 800-500-7590. That's the phone number to call. If you notice the other bracelet that was on my wrist,